Hey coaches, here's one tip from Coach Luke to run play practice play sessions that actually work. The full interview drops soon.
Another part of play practice play is just like knowing when to coach throughout your practice. So, um, U.S. soccer will say, freezes, which we were used to, like, everybody's playing and then stop, freeze, that type of thing. They're like, don't do that very much,
Yeah,
right? Like maybe if you
yeah.
have one exercise, do it once or twice in that half-hour frame or something like that, and then you coach through that. And the other, similar to a freeze, you could just do it through a natural stoppage in play. Ball goes out of bounds. You quickly interrupt for 10 seconds, and then they're playing again. It doesn't even feel like you froze them. And then the last way is just to like pull a player aside and let the game keep playing and just ask them a question or, why did you do this or why did you do that? Just trying to, or why don't you try this next time? That type of thing. But definitely no like joysticking or anything like that. I've even heard like coaches like, in our day it was freeze or stop, yelled really loud. Now some coaches will be like, pause. Like like as we've
No,
gotten
that's a
really
good
soft.
term actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pause. It's like let's just hit the
because they
pause
know
button
that.
for a sec.
Yeah, it lets the kids know. Oh, we're gonna get back into it.
Yeah,
He just needs to get done what
yeah.
he's
This
saying,
is
right?
this is not a full stop. This is just a pause.
Yeah.
So those are the three ways that you can interrupt your practice to coach, and you just once you know about those three ways, you'll start thinking about them and just being instead of just going instinctively, which is straight to the stop, right?
Well, I think that also makes sense for what U.S. soccer's trying to do with just letting kids play, right? The more you
Yeah.
stop it, the more you're hurting that idea.
Yeah, and
So
then
that makes sense.
and then the two things that they say that you should the things to actually coach would be technical mistakes. That's the first one. So let's say somebody passes the ball and it's a terrible pass and that they didn't put their plant foot right next to the ball or whatever. You can coach that in that moment, or even with that player, you could just take them aside and do that. But like so, technical mistakes, and the next might be tactical mistakes. Like why didn't you switch the ball here, or just things like that. So you got your technical and your tactical, and those are the two things that you're trying to coach throughout your practice.
Hey, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the full discussion on play practice play. And good luck in your next game.